Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. This will be a collective reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get into this, see what wants to come out for the collective spirit. What's coming towards the collective right now? What's coming towards you is you can only see in others what's inside of you, both good and bad, right? You see in others what's inside of you. So if there's if you know somebody and you don't like something about them, then that's because you are supposed, with whatever that is, you need to heal inside yourself. Okay, so let's see. That's what is situation coming towards you, collective. Somebody could be coming towards you or already in your energy that's mirroring you, showing you some things that you may need to heal or embrace. You might see good things in somebody, that's also mirroring back to you the good qualities you have in yourself, right? Alrighty, so this was your current, what's coming toward you, the situation coming toward you, what you're walking into, the intentions of the situation. We have 111, intuition. So this is a card saying, use your intuition when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to reading people. Stay focused on your goals and trust in the process. Alrighty. Okay. One more, spirit. Let's see what we're gonna do. Okay. What doesn't the collective see at this time? What does the collective see at this time? Let's see what you're not seeing about the situation at this moment here. See what you're not seeing, collective, when it comes to this reading, this energy. We have September, so that could be significant. You could be born in September. You don't have to be, or you could be dealing with somebody born in September. Don't have to be, but September spirit animal is the raven. So this is a card of somebody that's honest and direct, very insightful. With the raven here, this could be a trickster energy. Somebody that's very adaptable, intelligent, and resourceful. So that's what you can't see about this situation. On the bottom of the deck, we have 777. Look, trust your path and embrace your journey. Right? Listen to your intuition. Just people mirror you. So what you see in others is what's inside of you. All right, so let's get some of these oracle cards real quick. I'm not going to shuffle too much. I already shuffled them all. It's loud on camera, I know. We have 450 on the camera at this moment. All right, spirit. See what's going on with the collective. Alrighty, collective. Let's see what is happening in your energy coming towards you at this time. I got too much stuff on here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see a little bit. All right, collective. So the current situation here, whoever I'm talking to, we have the guilty card. So you could be feeling guilty for causing some kind of damage in a relationship. Maybe you jumped the gun and got mad at somebody for the way they were being or the way they are, right? And now you feel guilty because you damaged the relationship, and you realizing that you will also carry the same quality. Get it? All right. So, collective, this is how you are seeing. Well, we're just going to go ahead and get some tarot, and then we'll go on down. So this is the situation you're dealing with. So, it says stay focused on your goals and trust the process, right? We have the Four of Pentacles, somebody holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go. We also have the Three of Wands. It's also somebody that's been waiting for something, waiting for their ships to come in, like, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be some kind of divine timing or divine situation. Also could be like learning lessons. Tell me more, please. Four of Pentacles. So somebody's holding on to some kind of guilt, some kind of pain that they caused. Right? And we have the Eight of Pentacles. That's working hard on something, right? We have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I say if someone's feeling guilty, they caused pain, they've caused damage in this relationship. This person could be like being really closed off with the Three of Wands. It could be like shutting down, really closed off because they have been waiting for maybe an apology or whatever. They've been waiting and working on something. So let's see what's going on here. So how you see the situation, collective? We got this is a card of having equal give and take in a relationship. You want this reciprocation in this relationship, right? You want to have equal give and take in this relationship. But with this Raven card here, we have mysterious, we have trickster energy, right? So how you see this situation is you wanted to give an equal give and take in this relationship, but you feel like it was not. So you had to walk away. You walked away from this person or situation. Tell me more. of Cups. All right, so the Nine of Cups is the energy of somebody that's very, like, smug, kind of entitled energy. Um, like, the hostess with the mostest, and, you know what I mean? So let's see, tell me about the Nine of Cups. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, and that broke your heart, right? Maybe this person acted better than you, or just made you feel like that, and it broke your heart. You know, you seen the situation. The way you see the situation is, there wasn't an equal give and take here, right? The Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You know, you learned some lessons here with this in this situation, right? Like I said, you might have learned, something might have opened your eyes where you'll learn the lesson of, or you're going to, because what's coming towards you is you're going to realize you only see in others what you have inside of yourself, right? So that's something you're going to learn, and you're going to be able to look at people and look at their behaviors differently now, okay? Um, So what's really going on in this situation? We have third party. So what's really going on in this situation is there was other things that got in the way of you guys being together. Whatever that is. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be anything. It could be a job. It could be gambling. It could be drugs. It could just be friends. It could be workaholic. Anything that takes from the relationship is considered third party. So what's really going on with this third party card? We have the Emperor, the King of Wands, with the Temperance and the Star on the bottom. So I feel like what's really going on here, like I said, third party can mean anything. It doesn't have to be somebody cheating, okay? Just get that straight. Okay, so the way I feel here, what's really going on is this King of Wands, who's wanting to take action, they're action takers, they're go-getters, right? Um, very social people, though. Might have a lot of friends, right? Um, but with this Emperor here, this is somebody that is very, he's the ruler, right? Um, could be a very stubborn person, um, could be very closed off, you know, works a lot, closed off, works a lot, like I said, you know what I mean? Um, seeing the bigger picture and, you know, putting everything behind them and going towards that. Everything else can wait, right? That's how this person thinks, right? Money, 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 work, work, work. Everything else can wait, right? So that can make that person feel a little closed down, closed off. So I feel like this person is learning to balance out with the Temperance card. They're learning to balance out their life, their social life, and their business life, right? And their home life, and um, you know what I mean, so that they're not given too much in one cup and the other cup not having enough, right? So they gotta. So I feel like right now, what's really going on is this person here is learning to not be so serious all the time, right? Not be so controlling and trying to control everything, right? They're going to try to lighten up a little bit, try to, you know, put on their party shoes a little bit, and be more spontaneous instead of with this emperor, they're like straight by the book, get it done, bam, right? Stern, like let's do this, get it done, right? So they're trying to balance that out a little bit, trying to lighten up with this King of Wands, which still is very action person, but they can find time. They're spontaneous and they're very passionate, and the King of Wands finds time to unwind and have fun, right? Also, with the star on the bottom of the deck, um, that's like a wish card, a wish fulfillment, or this person just could be feeling very vulnerable right now, you know, to let their guard down. Maybe they feel like they're going to lose some kind of control if they're not in control of everything. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, collective, we have for the challenge here, we have reunion. This card says, we will always come back together or to each other. So tell me about reunion, please. Oh, my collective. We will always come back to each other. We have the Six of Pentacles. That is an uneven give and take relationship, right? Which is how you see this relationship, is how you see this situation, right? It's just uneven. It's just not fair, right? Somebody gives, and the other person don't give enough. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups and the Fool with the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So the challenge here, collective, is this has been an uneven give and take relationship, uneven situations. You may have been getting breadcrumbed, in the past. But I feel like this person wants to come in with this Knight of Cups. That's like the Knight in Shining Armor coming in, right? But the challenge here is they're not sure if you are willing to start something new, willing to take that leap of faith with them. They're not sure if you're willing, you know what I mean, just have this new beginning, start this new journey with them. So they're kind of in their head really feeling pain from this, because they don't want to come in looking like a fool, right? They don't want to look like a fool. They So with the Four of Cups, that's somebody that is just like in their head, right? Feeling sorry for themselves, feeling bad about a situation, and just being closed off, not wanting to accept anything, taking their sweet time, procrastinating really bad, right? Okay, so next card. This is this situation's intentions. Why is this is coming toward you? We have understanding. So, right, just like I was saying, this situation or whatever's happened has happened so that you can see this person's side of the story, right? So, like, something's going to come in, it's going to teach you lessons, it's going to show you that what you see in others, you got inside yourself too, right? And to stay focused on your goals, right? So this is a card of understanding. It says, I see your side of the story. So that's the intentions. So maybe they had some kind of epiphany, right? Tell me about understanding, please. We have the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, with the Ten of Swords, King of Swords on the bottom. All right. Yeah, so this person's intentions is they wish you would they wish you understood, um, and you could see their side of the story when it comes to the situation, right? So they're like really in their head, feeling bad, like feeling closed off, right? Feeling sorry for themselves, trying to figure out what to do next, where you would understand, right? So with this Four of Swords, this is somebody that is praying, meditating, just taking time out and really trying to figure it out, right? Trying to figure out what to do, praying for the words to say, praying that you understand, right? And we have the Ten of Swords. So somebody meditating, praying, right? They wish you seen your side of the story because it would make it get easy for you, probably make it more easier for you to understand why all this betrayal happened, right? Um, so this is either them did something to you, betrayed you, stabbed you in the back multiple times, or you them I don't know. I'll get another card. We have a King of Swords on the bottom. That's somebody, that's a king that wants to come in and speak their truth, right? They want to come in. This is a very good communicator. Um, someone is very fair, right? Um, and somebody that's fair and truthful and blunt, right? And that on the card here, intelligent and resourceful, yeah. Very honest and direct. That's this person want to come in, right? Um, they just don't know how, right? And they're in their head. They just wish you just seen their side of the story, right? That's what they wish. Okay, collective. What you guys don't see coming in this situation, like the bird's eye view, we got unworthy. So what you don't see coming is your person or whatever you're dealing with in this situation, or maybe even you. Take it how it resonates. If I say him or her, if it's you, just go with it, right? So, bird's eye is, we got the unworthy card. So somebody's going to be feeling very unworthy, start feeling unworthy, right? They feel like that, you're a better person than they are, or you feel like they're a better person than you are. So tell me about unworthy, please. Bird's eye collective. We have the King of Cups. That's somebody very caring and loving person. Very emotional. Gets in their feelings, right? So, and we have the Six of Swords. It's moving out of toxic, turbulent energy into something, calmer. With the Two of Swords, now they're on a crossroads. So I feel like this person, this king, being all up in their feelings and not expressing how they feel, because King of Cups, it's hard for them to, they're a very loving, caring person, but it's hard for them to like express that, right? Some of them, some kings, right? So I feel like they feel unworthy now, right? Because they left you. They walked away, or they rode away, right? They got in their boat, took all their problems, and left. But now they're on a crossroads. Or God, why do I keep saying crosswords? I don't know. So somebody could be doing crossword puzzle. I don't know. Since now you're on this crossroad, right? Having to make some kind of decision, or they are having to make some kind of decision. With the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, as somebody that is feeling regret, right? Feeling sorry, feeling bad, right? Because I feel like they got up in their feelings and walked away from you because they were feeling unworthy, right? They walked away from this connection because they felt unworthy. They felt like you were a better person than they are, right? So they got in their boat and walked away, right? So now they're on this crossroads, they having to make a decision, and they feel bad. With the Five of Cups, it's somebody that's sad, that's regretting, it's maybe embarrassed, right? Because they're now, here you are, single. This is a single person. Um, Somebody single, abundant, right? Just got their shit together. They don't need nobody. They just want somebody, right? So now they're trying to figure out, with these fours, trying to figure out how are they going to come back in? How are they going to come back in and offer you this cup, right? Without feeling like a fool. Yep. So they're like really going deep inside and trying to learn this lesson, trying to figure it out. Yeah. Oops, I don't know if I showed you this deck though. On the bottom of this deck, we have reminiscing. So this person is just really missing you, really missing your guys' inside jokes, missing your little night talks and all that, right? Alrighty. So I will get a moon card for a for like a advice for the situation, and then we're gonna close this video. Please tell me advice. Okay. So we have the new moon in Aries. Time to take action. Could be talking to an Aries. Just um, Emperor card is an Aries card. Um, doesn't have to be Pisces out here. And the waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So let's see what these cards are trying to tell you. The waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Oops, wrong page. Okay. So this is a card of the situation is full of potential, right? You see people with a whole different view when you realize that the things you see in other people, whether you like them or not, whether they're good or bad, you carry inside of you, and it's for you to see that, right? That's why that person's in your life. Your dream can come true. More effort and is yet required. Um, and review your goals and ensure that you're still committed and keep moving forward, right? Stay focused on your goals and trust the process, right? All right, so let's see what this card says. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create a reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energy rising up, emotions are building too. Where do you want to go and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps toward your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. So, the waxing cycle is a period of of the lunar cycle. It's like a new moon to a full moon. During this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is very empowered and empowering time. And this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull this card. So it don't have to really be a waxing moon, right? Um, so let's see. New moon in Aries. Huh. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. All right. It's time to take action. So this is a card saying, like, do your best, right? Be happy with just doing your best. Avoid being brash, right? Um, like you, and this card is saying like you need a like a 12-month plan, right? Or start small, 6-month plan even. Um, and this is also it's this being Aries. This is a card saying a new male is coming into your life. Okay, doesn't have to be a lover, but a male figure will be coming into your life. Okay, so this card talks about, it says, the flame is lit. A wonderful new start begins, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign. If there is something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is a time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge toward your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. So there you go. So this is pretty much just a card of saying that, it's time to take action. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the end of tough cycles approaches, the full moon of Capricorn, right? End of the year, end of cycles, end of the 9-year cycle, matter of fact. So it's time to cut cords, let shit go that you don't want to take into the new year with you. Alrighty. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like, as it will help my channel grow. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you on my next video. Peace out.